So you've been sitting for a few hours, just getting work done on your computer, and when you go to stand up, you get an awful pain in your back. Or maybe it's your knees that are giving you trouble. Wherever the pain is, you've been sitting for too long and your body's not quite happy about it. And here's the thing, sitting is not actually bad if we know how to do it properly. As adults, we've become accustomed to sitting on our bottoms. When you sit directly on your bottom for a long period of time, this causes pressure on your spine, which therefore can lead to back problems and rounding shoulders, bad posture, all the things that we don't want if we are looking to have an active and mobile life. Now, little kids, on the other hand, you won't find too many of them sitting on their bottoms for long periods of time. I know the little girl that I take care of, she's 4, and it is so rare that I'll see her sitting on her bottom for very long. When she is in a resting position, she will often choose a squat or some kind of odd, non-traditional sitting position on the floor, which is honestly way healthier for our bodies. So basically, we should be learning how to sit in active rest positions like the kids. I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite ways to sit so that you can live a pain-free and mobile life. So I'm going to start off with the position I use the most, which is the seiza sit. In Japanese, seiza means to sit with correct posture, and this is the traditional way to sit in Japan. To get to this position from standing, you're going to want to lower down onto your folded legs like this. Now, this position is probably challenging for people who have knee pain or back pain or even both. So if you have pain in these areas, this position might not be the best for you to try right now. What you want to do is work on strengthening your knees and your back, and then you can comfortably sit in this position. But if you are feeling okay in this position, then I would recommend just starting out with maybe 5 minutes, see how you feel, and then you can always add on more time. When I first started doing the seiza sit, I could do it for probably about 5 or 10 minutes, and then my legs would start to feel sore, so then I would have to switch to a different active rest. But now that I've been doing this for many months, I am able to go about 20 minutes and then I will switch to a different active rest. What's great about the seiza sit is you are now taking pressure off of your glutes. A lot of your weight is going to be transferred to your back heels, and then you won't be experiencing pain in your back because sitting like this keeps your spine straight and your core engaged. Moving on to the next active sit, we have the squat position. This one will require quad strength, and if it's a little tricky, then no worries because there are alternative ways to do this. For extra support, you can lean against a wall or a couch. If you're having trouble keeping your balance, or if you're still developing strength in your quads, then what you can do is grab a resistance band or a towel and loop it around the leg of a table, and then you can hold on to that while in the squat position. Squatting regularly helps improve ankle and hip mobility and also increases strength in the glutes and quads. Try to stay in the squat for at least a minute, and then as you gain strength in your legs, you will be able to increase the time. Moving on to the last active rest, this is the side sit. Even though technically you are sitting on your bottom for this one, you are still getting way more muscle activation than if you were sitting in a chair. Ideally, you will be sitting in an upright position without the use of your hands, but if you do need that extra support, then you can hold on to something. Just try not to lean forward too much and compromise your form. You can sit here for as long as what's comfortable for you, and then make sure that you switch over to the other side so that everything is equally balanced. This active rest is a great hip opener and also engages your core. So I would recommend switching off between all 3 active rests throughout the day, even if it's just for 5 minutes here or 10 minutes there. And this is not to say that you should give up sitting in a chair completely, but just to minimize that time and to put more focus on giving your body more movement. So that's it for this video. I hope that you got something useful from it, and if you've tried any of these active rests, then please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.